Hi, welcome. In this video, you're going to see me actually doing the crate exercise with Koda. Okay, just the kind of the in and out a little bit, just so you get a glimpse of that. So again, you're going to see me doing this. Now here you actually see, you see my little grabbers here. Okay, little tool. I'll use these for when a dog is really aggressive. Okay. I'll start to use these to actually grab hold of the muzzle and move it in just near the area without me having to stick my hand way in. Okay, so what I'm actually doing with these grabbers, okay, is doing that in a very non-threatening way, just so you know. I'm just putting it, touching his face with it, and so just being very intentional, warming up to it, okay, and then having him slowly come towards me and doing that. So you see the grabbers here, that's what that's for. So what you're doing is you're finding little tricks, little ways to help to speed the process up a little bit, so without getting bitten. Okay? But when you do it, be very careful, because when you do it, you don't ever want a dog biting into this, because you can snap a tooth off. So if you do it, make sure you're at a level where you're not going to have that happen. Okay, so you can use little tools like that to help. You could actually use that to put it on the dog's mouth if they're in the right position and they're in a certain state of mind as well. But for him, I actually put it on with my hand. Okay, I just use those a little bit to help get him to warm up to it. Same thing as I have him go into, when I have doing this little exercise, put him into a sit, little push pull, and then crate. Have him go into the crate. What you do here, this makes it easier, so because again, see how he's wanting to kind of go to the back? Koda, come. This way I can bring him in and out a little bit. I can say to Commander Tom, and just bring him under the leash. And this helps to make it easier for me, so that when the muzzle comes off, he's apt to start to move forward a little better. Same thing, great. So have him go in. So here you can see he's a little more hesitant, because what happens is dogs will use that as a kind of a way to keep control. They start backing up into that crate when they know that what's waiting for them on the outside represents losing control. And so here, by using the leash here this way, see, he's starting to get hesitant. It's almost like he doesn't like this. Okay, he doesn't like the fact that I'm kind of messing with him a little bit, but not being unfair about it. But just start to put my presence in there through how I'm communicating to the leash, okay, through influence. So again, he's in there a little bit. I can start to move him out. I start moving him out again, just asserting some influence, and just start to communicate with him a little this way. Be able to turn his body a little bit. I don't want him to bang up against the crate or anything, so I'm just kind of moving him. There we go, get him out. You can see how he's a little hesitant about doing that. Just put him in here, put him in another sit, another push-pull outside the crate. Another some down pressure here. There we go. That's really good. Some down pressure. Back up into the sit. Move him around again. Now earlier I noticed when I had the food dish in the other crate, I noticed that he actually started showing his teeth a little bit, okay, because how that was lining up. So again, the food's out here right now, so I kind of remove the food. It's one of those things with, again, you have to be very careful with certain things when you start to bring this script online, because things will trigger aggression. So just be aware, you have to figure out what the best option is. Sometimes you don't want them outside in the crate without the muzzle. You get the leash on the dog. That could set up a problem with a really aggressive dog if you're taking over. Sometimes better to feed them in there, put the food in, and then once the food's gone, okay, then work on the muzzle part of it again, okay, just to make it safe. So again, I'm going to let him go in here again. Goes in, going right to the back this time. See what he's doing. And you can tell when dogs are being power, they want to kind of turn, go to the back here. And now I'm going to start to communicate. Koda, out, in. So now the muzzle's on. Again, what I'm doing is I'm taking really good opportunity here while it's on to, bring the script online a little bit just to help the process. Great. again. Zoom in. Let them settle for a second. Again, you want the leash to come out. Good push, pull. Little tap. Now here, I'll check here, but he can actually drink water through the muzzle, and I'll check that after if he can, and I'm probably going to leave the muzzle on a little bit longer than I typically would, but just to take advantage, because like I said, it took me quite a while today to get that muzzle on, so again, back around again, as I said, push, pull, great. It's interesting, because what you see is dogs that associate the crate with keeping control, right? About context, they'll start to get hesitant once you start doing this method. Okay, it kind of puts the cards on the table. They won't want you taking control this way with the leash. Okay, they'll start to get very indecisive almost because they know what you're doing. Okay, but after you do it a few times, they start to get more comfortable. In fact, it starts to take the stress off. Okay, push, pull again. Bring them around. Pull. Okay, I'll do it one or two more times, then I'm going to stop. Give them a break. Do it again, I'll just back up there. I'm going to start to bring it on. This is laying down, right? Okay, lift them up. Didn't barely have to put any influence on him at all, push, pull, but again, just want to, it's about covering off at all points, okay? So anyway, that gave you a glimpse of the exercise. It's very helpful to do that, especially when you're dealing with certain dogs that have a lot of aggression issue, but again, issues. So I use the muzzle to make it safe. But the idea is the muzzle eventually is going to come totally off, okay? It's going to go away. It's just a means to an end. Like it's just a protocol. It's to help so that my thinking is good. He can't, use that tool in his toolbox, so to speak, because, again, if he does bite, okay, that changes things a little bit because that makes me more fearful, right? Like, I could get bit. So, don't get me wrong, if you use the leash really effectively, I can still do certain things to avoid that, okay? But by using the muzzle, I can avoid even have to think about it, okay? Because, again, and it's helpful, too, because when they accept that it's on them without trying to paw it off really hard, that's a good sign, too, that they're accepting